I'm Bianca.
And I'm Grant.
And this is the Lake House Project.
Hey there, today I'm going to be showing you how to install an old work electrical box. Now today I'm going to be installing mine in a kitchen island, and I'm going to be going through some MDF here, but this can be installed in a variety of applications including drywall. The key difference about this electrical box is that it has these tabs and wings on the side, allowing it to go into places that don't necessarily have a stud to screw it into. As well as you can secure it in place without having to remove any drywall or remove any MDF in my case. The first step is making sure you have a hole wide enough to fit in your electrical box. Because of these wings, there are some extra little parts that you might need to cut out. It's not a specific rectangle, there's a little bit of protrusions here and there, but eventually, once you have your hole ready, then you can slide it into place. When you install the box, you want to enclose the wings and slide the screws into the middle, and therefore it can slide into the box without too many protrusions. Then, once it's slid into position, you can expand the wings out by folding these screws outward. Now, as you can see, the two wings are on either side. Then you can use a drill to then tighten the wing down. So as you can see, the wing's getting closer, and eventually this will clamp against your drywall or your MDF or whatever surface you're installing this into, and that will hold it into position very nice and tightly. So now that we understand the mechanics of how this works, let's go ahead and install it. Now make sure that your wings are enclosed and your screws are on the inside. Now that it's in position, we can then expand the wings. Let's install the first wing. I'll screw this in. And now the second wing. Pull this up. And now both wings are engaged. And I'm trying to move the box, and it's nice and tight. Now that the box is installed, it's time to start the electrical wiring. Make sure that you go to your breaker and make sure that the power is shut off to this line. In my case, I'm going to be installing this flex line that has a ground, a neutral, and a hot. And I'm going to be putting in a black outlet. The first step is popping out a little medallion inside the box so you can fit your wire into position. You can pick any of the medallions on the inside. You can just take your screwdriver and hit it a couple times and it'll pop out. Just pick whichever one works best with where your wire is coming in from. I'm now going to feed the wire into the box. Now that we have our wires coming through our box, it's now time to hook up the outlet in my case. The green screw will be connected to the green ground wire. The silver screw, either one, will be connected to the neutral wire, and either of the gold screws will be connected to the black hot wire. So you're just going to curl them around the screw and then screw it in together, and then you have your outlet all wired up. Let's go ahead and do that. I like to take a pair of wire strippers and just use the end of it as a plier and curl each of the copper wires so that it'll wrap around the screw nicely. Alright, so now that we have all of our wires wired up, we can bend them back into the box and then screw the outlet into our box. Alright, so now our outlet is screwed in position, it's nice and firm. Now we'll put our outlet cover over top of it. And there you go. Your outlet's all installed and ready to be used. Now you just gotta go flip the breaker. Alright, so that's a wrap on how to install an old work electrical box as well as the outlet. If you have any further questions, please leave them down in the comments below. And as always, we gotta check our work. So I have this vacuum already turned on and I'll plug it in to see if the outlet works. That's the left side. And the right side works too. Looks like we did a good job. Again, leave any comments below and I'd be happy to answer them. And as always, thanks for watching and happy building. See you next time.